Welcome back. We are getting ready to do our math lesson today. That would be me and Snowy Cat. Right there. You'll say hello right there. Okay. So let me see if I can zoom in a little bit closer to the top of the page here. There's a space to write your name, and I can put Snowy's name right here today, since Snowy is working with me. All right, there's Snowy Cat. So the date. All right. Today's date is March 19th, 2020. And so we're going to write that with a capital M, A, R, lowercase letters after the M, and then a C and a tall H. March, and then 19. The 1 comes first, and then the 9. And then we're going to put that comma in there. And then the year is 2020. So 2020. Okay, so then the day of the week. This will give us a clue. Who's that? Snowy Cat. What day does Snowy Cat come out? That would be Thursday. So we're going to write the word Thursday. And days of the week are written with a capital letter, just like months are written with a capital letter. So it's a capital TH. You've got your two buddy letters together that make the th sound. And then U and R, that's S, D, tall D, and then an AY is the long A sound, Thursday. All right? And we're going to write the number 61 3 more times. So first we have to trace 61. And you're going to say it as you write it. You start at the dot, curve down and around, 61, 61, 61. Now there are two parts to that question at number 1. Okay, it said, write the number 61 3 more times. And then it says, how many digits are there on the line? So remember we talked about digits. Each of the numbers 0 through 9 is a digit. When you put them together, that would mean there's 2 digits in 61. So we can go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 digits all together on that line. Okay, write the number 8. Now number 2, right there, that is our story problem. So I'm going to go ahead and read that out to you. Philip has pet birds. He has 3 birds in one bird cage and 4 birds in another bird cage. Draw a picture and write a number sentence to show how many birds he has. So the key, so we're going to go back in on number 2. We're going to circle the 3. We are data mining. We are looking for information as mathematicians that will help us solve this problem. And then we're going to draw a picture of that. So this is asking how many birds altogether. So that type of problem is what type of problem? And I can hear your words echoing in the classroom. That is an addition problem. We're adding here. So for the 3, we're going to represent the number 3 with 3 circles. Okay? And then this is a problem where we are doing addition. We're adding together, so we're going to write a plus sign there. And then we have the number 4 there. We're adding 3 birds to 4 birds, which we are representing by circles. You can go back and make those circles look like birds when you're done with your lesson. But for right now, mathematicians are trying to solve the problem. They're not artists, so we're just working as mathematicians right now. So then we're going to make our number sentence, and we can look at the picture we drew to help us solve this. So we have 3 objects on this side of the plus sign. We're going to write a number 3. Then we copy down our plus sign because we are adding, and then we have 4 objects on that side of the plus sign. So our number sentence would read 3 plus 4. That's correct. So how many pet birds does Philip have? We don't have to use our fingers or counters or anything like that. We have created the data in the box above, and we just count our circles. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And the 7 starts here. You go over and down. Philip has 7 pet birds. All right. Now number 3, I'm going to point to it right here. We're counting by tens. It says fill in the missing numbers. Now I'm going to show you a trick to do this that I haven't showed you before, which might be helpful. So 10 is 10 ones, okay? So one of the ways that when you count by tens, it's the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So if you think of the pattern for this is a 1 and a 0. So then you would do a 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, 6, 0, oops, not 6, 7, 6, 0. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but every number has to have a 0 because it's 10 ones, 20 ones, 30 ones, 40 of something, 50 of something, 60 of something, then 7, 0, 8, 0, 9, 0, 10, 0. And that's going to get you to 100. So go ahead and pause the video, take your time to write that out. And you can put your friendly 10s, your happy faces, inside of your zeros, okay, because they're so easy to count by. All right, and then number 4. It tells me to color the pennies brown. So let's find. I do not have my money handy, and I should have asked you to do that. So if you have your money in your crayon box, go ahead and take that out. Find your penny and take that out. And so you'll see we have the back of the Lincoln Memorial, and there is President Lincoln right there. And there is the back of the Lincoln Memorial again. There is President Lincoln right there. And there is the back of the Lincoln Memorial. So I've colored my pennies brown. And it says, how much money is this? Well, dimes are worth 10 cents. So we can count that then by counting by tens first. 10, 20, 30, but now we have to count by ones. So we say 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So that is 35 cents right there. So you're going to write your 3 right here and your 5 right here, and then you're going to put the cent sign, which is your C with a tall line through it. Okay? And you can pause the video if you need some more time to do this. And then we're going down right here to number 5. It says, what is the time shown on the clock? Well, the long hand is pointing to the 12. The short hand is pointing to the 8. So we're looking for where the short hand is going first to get our first number. So that's the first number, 8 o'clock. And how do we show that it's 8 o'clock? Well, we're going to write 2 zeros. That is 8 o'clock right there, okay? Now down at the bottom for number 6, the instructions say, draw lines to show how to divide the squares in half. 2 different ways. Okay, so we've talked about lines of symmetry before. So lines of symmetry divide things evenly down the middle. So 2 different ways. I'm going to let you think about this, but the first way that we've done is like this. So now you have a left side and a right side. So what is another way that you could do this? Let's think. How about that? You have a top and a bottom, right? Okay, there is one more way, and I'm going to draw a square down here just to show you, for those of you who might be thinking of this. And especially if you've used the Magna-Tiles here in the classroom, you know that you can create this. You can draw a line from corner to corner, and that gives you a diagonal line, and those 2 triangles, when you put them together, make a square. All right, so once you finish with this page, go ahead and give yourself an exit ticket at the top. And then on the back is your independent practice. It says homework. You are not required to do this. However, if you want to challenge yourself, go ahead and do it. It's always great to challenge your brains because it makes them pliant and flexible, and it helps you grow and just all sorts of good stuff. And it's fun too. All right. Thank you for joining me for this today, boys and girls.